What's up? How's it going, everybody? Hopefully well. Should have a pretty interesting night tonight. Pretty interesting indeed. Don't really have too much going on right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get it started. We have a roulette we're working with. And we'll start from the 50-60 dungeons. They seem to usually take the longest. 24 minutes, so yeah, gonna be a while there. So we'll go ahead and have the roulette started, and while we work with the roulette, I'll be doing job quests with Yamitra, of course, and Prin, or Principia. Hopefully tonight, my goal is to actually make it to level 69. We're about 3/4 of the way there. A little bit more so, give or take. So that should be pretty easily accomplished tonight. Let's hope so. But without any further ado, let's jump right in. Let's see what Prin has to say right before we go off. Welcome home, Master. Or should that be welcome back? I am told this is the base of your research efforts with Lady Yamitra, but I am unsure of the correct salutation. Yamitra asked that you lend an ear to Principia. Greetings, Tonberry. 'Twould seem that Prin would speak with us about the second challenge. I'm excited about this. The first challenge wasn't too difficult, though I have waited. Relations Master, you are sufficiently prepared to undertake the next test. Excuse me, Prin, but how can you tell? By analyzing the patterns of Master's ethereal emanations, I can gauge the strength and precision of his recently cast incantations. Of course, Master must attempt to challenge the challenge itself before I can prove an evaluation to the proper degree of accuracy. This will be a test of skill to administer this trial under the prescribed conditions. However, I must request the assistance of several more summoners to play the role of antagonist. What is up, Kevin? Glad you can make it. Several more summoners. In this day and age, that will be no easy feat to arrange. Come now, Yamitra, the solution is right under your nose. Tonberry, your deeds have caught the attention of the highest echelons of the immortal flames. Oh, immortals. After learning that what you're capable of, we've begun an initiative to take our very own summoners into battle against the Prommels. A number of soldiers under my command have already begun intensive training. I handpicked veteran survivors of our expedition against Ifrit, and they've been issued with soul crystals we claimed from the Asians. The Captain Wolf has been howling in my ear for days, begging to enlist your aid as some kind of drill instructor for the ethereally gifted. But now, you're in need of summoners in this trial of yours, yes. I am prepared to offer my regiment's full cooperation. All I ask in return is a few morsels of advice for the acolytes. It seems to me a fair trade, and my enchantments do not restrict me from instructing neophyte summoners in the fundamentals of the art. I'm having a difficult time with Choco right now. Very well, I suppose such an arrangement could prove convenient for us all. I knew you'd come around. Meet me at the Camp Blue Fog, and I'll assemble the troops for inspection. got this little talk last night. And boy, is it exciting. Let's go ahead and get out Ifrit. I don't think we'll be able to talk to Jonathan again. Maybe. Completing certain achievements? No. Not yet. Someone I should have been keeping up with. I just always forget about it. Okay, Dancing Wolf at Camp Blue Fog. I'm really hoping that the roulettes don't really take too long tonight. I aim to do them all the same, but anticipation. Oh, wrong person. I am told to be your opponents for this exercise. It is an honor to meet you, sir. These are 3 Neophyte summoners who will be assisting with the trial. I have heard Allagan training can be rather remorseless. Do your best, but pray try not to injure them during the fray. Looks like we're all here. Let's get on with the briefing, shall we? As you command. This second challenge will evaluate the elegance of your technique, as opposed to the magnitude of your mazma. First, I shall infuse the edgy of your opponents with the secondary enchantments, and then you are to enrage the entities in combat. Oh, that probably said engage. Makes more sense. Print explained to me that the enchantments store their ethereal expanded during the battle, and now in an in-depth analysis of your flare for death flares, as it were. In any case, I expect you'll pass with flying colors. Right. Suppose you should know who you're up against. Designation and rank. Summoner Crispin, Private First Class. We're grateful for aught you can teach us, sir. Summoner Denise, Sergeant. I'm new spellcasting, but I've seen my share of combat, sir. Crispin and I are to fight you as a pair. Summoner Jajasamu, Lieutenant. You've more than a few admirers in the barracks, Tonberry, sir, but that don't mean we'll go easy on ye. Enough chatter. Quick march to the training ground. Give word to Crispin and Denise when you're ready to battle. They're edgy, Tonberry. After that, you'll be facing off against the Lieutenant's beast. You won't be attacking my troops directly, so give it all you've got. The Chocobo meeting is totes dwarves. I'll totally agree, no doubt. Where did it go? Oh, Ifrit has a scary shadow. Oh, it just looks so happy. Where are the training grounds? North? Quite a distance north. Which do I want to fly? Y'all. It's one that takes up the whole screen, one I never use. It's so big. Maybe they're on top of the bridge. Brandon Kehoe. You're welcome for getting it. Yes, thank you, no doubt. I would have never stopped, actually, if you wouldn't have said anything last night. So I do actually thank you, no doubt. as I've said many times throughout my playing, if they don't just throw it out at you, there's a lot of times I don't see a lot of material in this game. Prepare yourself, sir. Denise and I will now summon our servants to battle. Excuse me. A pair of Ifrit Edgy for you. Ooh, I'm not even gonna put mine up. Might regret this, considering the local aggro. You finished warming up on them embers then. 'Cause even together, me mates, Edgy, don't hold a candle to the inferno I can summon. What? Right. Let's begin. Oh, let's bring the flames. Okay, bring your flames. You got another Ifrit. Oh yeah, one I'm jealous of. Oh! Ifrit, take some aggro. Close! I'm gonna have to put up this little minion. No, I need Choco. Ah, I had hopes for that one, but you snuffed him out right quick. Not much of a trial, eh? Well then, you're lucky I fought another Prommel during Matam with the company of heroes. Aye, you're not the only summoner, as command Morn one ethereal beastie. Say hello to your final opponent, Titan Edgy. Hello, Titan Edgy. Goodbye, Titan Edgy. I'm waiting for them all. I hope my summoners put up enough fight for you. Anyway, shall we hear what the book has to say? I have ruminated upon the swirls and echoes of your battle, and the picture is clear. Your technique is, without a doubt, a thing of exquisite beauty. Consider the second challenge conquered. Well, that's good news. If hardly surprising, after all, you did sweep through those big Edgy like a storm, through a field of dandelions. Methinks you've opened me eyes. I see I have some work to do afore I truly mastered the discipline. I'm glad to know we've been of service. Now, we really must be returning to Gridania. One more trial left. Thank you, sir. This was truly an enriching experience. Aye, pray train with us again in the future. Number 44. So, we have a number. Hopefully that doesn't take too long to get here. So back to Gridania. To Gridania. So excited for Game of Thrones tonight. I usually pop out about 9 o'clock, 9:30, but I'm actually going to stop a little bit later tonight. Even despite Game of Thrones coming on TV, I'm going to hold out for everybody. And don't worry, if you do not watch Game of Thrones, it is not something I really talk about too often here on my streams. Other than the fact that it's coming on. I don't like really hitting anybody with the spoilers. Also, I understand that there's a lot of people who do not watch the show, nor care, so I get that. Congratulations, Tomberry. With your impressive demonstrations of power and skill, you have already conquered 2 of Prim's 3 challenges. Ere we come to the final trial, however, Prim would further our education on elegant summoning. First, I would ask what you know of the rise and the fall of summoning in the Elegant Empire. I was made to cover rather a lot of history, you understand. From our research, we have learned that summoners were initially lauded as heroes for their success against the Promels. When certain of these mages began to abuse the art's power for personal gain, however, the adoration of the populace shifted towards an oppressive hatred. Correct. We speak now of the latter half of the 3rd Astral Era. My creator, Master Sari, was one of those who expended his energies on the destruction of Promels. Even as he fled from relentless persecution, alongside his disciples, he triumphed over Belius and many other lesser entities. Belius, that was the name of the elder Promel, from whom Tristan once drew power. Master Sari must have been mighty indeed to defeat such a foe. Belius is also the first Esper you get in Final Fantasy XII. So yeah, loads of darkness with that character. Yet he still knew fear. The thought that the grand discipline of summoning would fade into oblivion was more than a Master Sari could bear, and so he sought to preserve its legacy and provide for its successors. My creator was well versed in ethereal chemistry and held particular interest in the technology of information. Broadly speaking, he researched methods of producing arcane geometries without grimoires, and experimented with machine-enhanced Egi. He eventually abandoned both of these technologies, deeming them unsuitable for the instruction of future generations, hoping to provide guidance to those summoners yet unborn. He instead began writing and enchanting a work that would survive down the ages. He made me. Such an accomplished personage. Why then have I seen but scant mention of his name in Alec histories? As you have said yourself, it was an age when the adulation of summoners experienced an extreme reversal. It is likely that Master Sari's achievements were struck from the records even as his loyal pupils were struck down in the streets. I was shut in a storeroom, abandoned to my slumber, like some common treaties on trade agreements. Treaties. Gosh, I'm done here. In his southern provinces, and thus I could tell you naught of what befell my creator in his latter years. I expected a dry recital in the history of summoning, but you've shared with us your personal narrative. 'Tis clear you hold a great deal of respect for Master Sari. I am familiar. I simply rely on information I was inspilled. This lecture is now over. As you wish, Prin. Well, Tomberry, twould seem class is dismissed for the moment. I suggest you recuperate from this day's trial and look toward preparing yourself for the final challenge. It was pretty cool. Really informative. Number 18. Number 16. Well, I'm thinking about it before this actually starts. 16 to 1 may go really quick before I actually begin another quest. I'm gonna go and repair some gear. I'll probably need it repaired before the actual dungeon or instance begins. Also, well, I should be okay. I'm just trying to repair some stuff while I've got the chance. Once I figure out where... Oh, I know exactly where. Back to New Gridania. Troubled adventurer. Oh yeah, definitely needed a repair. 2,717 gil. Really kind of let it get away from me. And now I was gonna sell a few things or maybe hit up the retainer, let them hold a few things, but I think I'll actually be okay for now. Bag space is getting a little low, but again, I think I'll be okay for now. I'll just get myself ready, aligned back with Yamitra, so after the instance I can jump back into that. Where am I going? Okay. The wrong direction. That's it. No, no. I hate it when the game does that to me. Trying to zoom in on the map and it hits me up with the character. accept it just yet, so we will not. Dimitra has an announcement regarding the final challenge. An announcement. It could be good or bad. The Q-Ton is actually... The Q-Ton is actually AIDS? What the fuck? As a tank, I never had to wait longer than 30 seconds. Yeah. Tanks and healers have it so great. DPS, especially since Stormblood launched, has just been murderous, is the only way to really put it. Straight up murder my streams with Qs. Must be nice, hate TPSQ. I feel the pain, Kevin. I feel the pain. Both of my characters are DPS. So I have not yet got the chance to really go unavoided here with this. We're number 4 though. Should not take long at all. You are resilient. No doubt. Resilient. Just trying to make Choco stay off the couch here. Did not happen. Come on, Q, number 3. I'm afraid to start all of the text. Maybe I should have tried to see if I could sell some things beforehand. Number 2. Where will I go is the biggest question. Hopefully not somewhere where I'll be too downgraded with my skills. Hopefully. We shall see. Oh, that was quick. Where's it gonna be? I will do the job quest, don't worry. Actually waiting on this queue. I hate having to reread text or go through and skip through too much. Oh wow. That was a big drop there. The plus side is, it's basically what I hope. Nothing really got nuked too bad. Let's just hope that this tank knows what they're doing and doesn't pull too much aggro. I love a good speed run when it's speedy. Oh my goodness. It would not click on anybody. Okay. What did I tell you to do, E3? There is no telling. Fun. Oh yeah. So this is a good party. That's one good thing to be happy and stoked about. If he does pulling aggro, then it's the healer's fault, not the tank. I feel like that could go both ways. I've had a few healers that are phenomenal, but they just can't keep up sometimes with a tank who pulls way too much, drains all their MP. So I feel like that could go both ways, but in a sense, I see where you're at, and I kind of agree with you. In a sense, you know. It just depends on the skill of the player, really. Really banked on somebody else being over there. So far though, this party's been really good.
Savages.
Seems their goal is much like mine.
There is nowhere to run.
Experience.
Enough! Can you withstand this?
I am just getting lucky right now. Whoa, luck ran out.
Enough!
Oh shit. Didn't know it's already had that. That was it. And to anybody new here, don't worry, I will not hit you up with spoilers here. I have played through this actually, obviously. And I will skip the scene that follows the end here. This right here deserves to be all up in your story. Oh, wow. This could get dirty. Oh, whoa. No. Go attack somebody else. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that got a little crazy there for a second. Hey, lady, go back over there. You Vera, go. Get. What is that? Good tank, good healer. Maybe I should save that. Shit. Bringing up the rear. It's usually my spot anyway. Not to mention a good summoner. Well, thank you. No doubt. Oh, this thing is definitely an interesting pop. Come on. No! Oh, lost it by a second. Put in a good spot here. Go back to town. Whew. So close. We actually, oh, dude, that's extremely quick. Oh, another Dreadworm Trent. Wasted. Here's kind of the difficult part. can be. Oh. You know, I've heard a lot of bad things about this place, but I really actually like this dungeon. It can be, you know, it can have its little difficulties, but for the most part, this is a great dungeon. Instance, whatevs. We're actually making some really good progress within this place on the side of speed. You know, a lot of people may disagree with me for saying this, but I feel like if you get a successful chain off with your spells as a summoner, that your Aether Flow should restore on its own. It's just my thoughts. Since I have started playing these 3 months, this character, well, this job has just been nuked so much. And I understand we have Bahamut now, but come on. I mean, I'm sure Bahamut's good, but he's not that good. I mean, Creek, go away. Red, glad you could make it. Most people hate it because they had to do it so many times to farm for tomes. I could imagine seeing the same place over and over. I guess that would get a little old. Somebody like me who keeps things fairly fresh throughout the gameplays, only focusing mainly on story, it doesn't really affect me as hardcore, but I understand now. I didn't really think about that. Definitely glad you can make it there, Red. Ah, get in there. If I remember correctly, we don't worry about La Habrea until the second half of the battle. Tough.
Darkness shall consume light. Your light shall burn no more. Damn this frail flesh.
Know your place.
Ooh.
You have meddled enough.
Healer, what are you doing right now? Okay. Whew. Got scared there for a second.
Chaos shall reign forevermore.
Whoa!
You'll not defeat
That
me
was
again.
luck. That was not.
Such strength. It did.
Sorry. You can cycle through some older playthroughs if you actually want to see these cutscenes. I have the playlist all created on the channel here. Just hit the Final Fantasy XIV playthrough. Oh, believe me, it is stacked. Everything in order, beginning to end. Well, no end because I'm obviously not there, but beginning to the current area where we are now in the story. Ooh. Annihilation. So weird being a mini. Oh, E3. What happened, bud? Sleep. Get away from me, Death Circle. Wasn't much help there for the last bit. Good party though. No doubt. Maybe they won't jump out too fast. Give it to the tank. He was rather well. Okay. That wasn't too bad. This is one of my favorite. Remain not. Glad you could make it. It's a tough dungeon. Well, at the time it was. I agree. I agree. My first time around, I believe I whopped. I could be wrong. I don't remember making it through so successful the first time around. No doubt it was really, really, really awesome to be able to go through with that party. So maybe I'll be so lucky to actually see them again sometime. Let's go with the leveling this time around. And we'll go ahead and hit up the job quest this time as well. What? I've seen it before, but oh, the GG. It looks so much like Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. One of my favorite minions so far. I would very much like to find one. Ymitra has an announcement regarding the final challenge. The time has come, Tonberry. Prin is ready to administer the final trial. Yes, your third challenge is at hand, Master. I shall be glad to at last share the wisdom that has long lain dormant within my pages. Thus far, we've had evaluations of raw power and refinement of skill. What then will this third challenge seek to test? That I cannot tell you. Cannot, or will not. I do not keep this detail from you for the sake of my own amusement. It must be secret. Were you aware of the test purpose, such knowledge would unfairly affect its outcome. What I will tell you, however, is that this trial requires conditions that are akin to an actual battlefield. As such, I must ask that you can call fellow summoners to your side and arrange a location where you might join hands against a most realistic primal threat. Well, this ought to be welcome news for Captain Wolf. I shall see if his acolytes are available. Link Pearl. Greetings, this is Ymitra. Ymitra of the Sons of the Saint Coinage. I have a favor to ask. Well, Captain Wolf was more than eager to accept our request. He even offered to arrange exclusive use of a section of Seal Rock. It seems there will be an airship waiting in Ul'dah to fly us to the island. Shall we rendezvous at the landing? Once you're prepared, then. Sounds good, Ymitra. This will be the final and most grueling challenge. Pray ready yourself, Master, that you are not reduced to so much gruel. Oh wow, this character here kind of looks like a Thancred thing going on. Kind of, anyway. No doubt, pretty cool class. Still digging that minion. Digging it. pt22 or da. So, tomorrow we have maintenance, which means, I'll go ahead and say it, I'll be a little delayed. Not so much delayed, more so I will be clipped. Tomorrow night I will be, this is probably the fastest way to get there. Cut a little short. I'll honestly get out around about the same time. Because it is starting 7 Eastern, it will probably hit me about 10 o'clock. So things will be about the same, but at the same time they'll could be conflicting and cut early. Let's hope not. Let's hope for some good positive changes too. I've been really hoping that they would do a little altercation to the summoner skill set here. So far, as I mentioned earlier, they've just been really taking things away, making things shorter. It's been rather saddening. It's the only way I know to put it, really. This will be the final and most grueling challenge. Pray ready yourself, Master, that you are not reduced to so much gruel. Or gruel. I don't know about you, Tonberry, but my nerves are beginning to get the best of me. Captain Wolf and the others have already landed on Sill Rock, so let us not delay the challenge any further. Link Pearl. Who could that be? Oh! Summoner Jasamu. Jasamu? How am I at? Pardon? By whom? Wait, Lieutenant, can you hear me? Blast. The call was cut off, Tonberry. Our immortal colleagues are under attack. Their situation sounds dire indeed. All the summoners are crippled by injuries, and Captain Wolf alone fought to keep the foe at bay. Our planned battle was become rather more real than we anticipated. We had best explain matters to the pilot and arrange a rescue party. Whoa. Who else just saw that happen? To the rot. That was awesome. This guy went Super Saiyan. Ambushed, you say? Understood. I'll put in a call for reinforcements, but my ship is ready to depart now. If you are, shall we go in ahead? Oh yeah. Your level is above 67. It will be synced. It's okay. Back to 67. Unable to join quest. What? Oh. That's a roulette here. I believe. God damn it. I think I clicked no that time. You ever wonder why no is an option sometimes? I mean, occasionally you make a mistake. Occasionally. Yes, it is the duty finder. That's one thing I hate about instances. You can't join if you have duty finder on. Yeah, I understand. That's something I actually wished multiple times. I've talked about how I wish that Square would have implemented a different system when it comes to putting you in instances and then your duties, or the duty finder, or dungeons as I usually call them, which instances, dungeons are literally the same thing. And I just wish they would have implemented a system that paused your point here. You know, I'm number 39, pause. I'll be 39 when I come back. Or if that's the case and they feel that that's unfair to open it up for other players, go ahead and drop my number, just start the roulette back up when I'm finished. But hey, I do understand, you know, they don't want people jumping out of an instance during an instance and then going to another instance, ditching everyone else behind, and you know, I get it, but at the same time, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. I'll be right back. 1 minute and a half. Zombie Fox, glad you could make it. What did you miss? Well, I was gone for like a few seconds. Honestly, no, you didn't really miss too much. Did some leveling ish, trying to do some leveling. Did the Aussie's Law instance. And also, wait, was that right? It's gonna bother me. Yeah. And now I'm kind of just waiting on this trial to commence, which there is something I can do in the meantime here. Sell some stuff. It's pretty quick to get here. I'll just go to Lenza and be a little bit faster. Everything's so easy to get to. It's the very top and I went down. Want me to tank for you, Sakura? Kinomoto, are you on the Primal Data Center? If so, yes, no doubt. I would jump out of here right now. Just cleared all the Heavensward expert. Wow. Unsynced, of course, which kind of sucked. But it was nice to clear them. Hey, kudos all the way. That's a one-up on me, definitely. So cheers to you. Kudos. Congratulations. Ooh, number 18. I may have to say scratch it on that tank run. It's trickling down a little bit faster than what I thought it would. Omega server. We can actually check that really quick. I put Omega. Omega server. Data center. Nah, it's on a completely different data center. So we wouldn't actually be able to do it. Unfortunately, you're on the EU server, and I'm in the North American region. So unfortunately, we will not be able to do that, but no less. Thanks for the offer. Very, very cool. Get out of that. Go. No. But hey, I'm number 8, so hopefully it won't take too long. Yeah, definitely would have been fun, Sakura. Went with my free company, which always makes me feel kind of derpy, since they are really good and I am not that great. So it makes me feel... Oh, don't feel sad. Zombie Fox. Bonalucy's coming. It's been a while, Bonalucy. Here I am, Master, as per your request. Let's entrust or withdraw a guild. What does she have? Not much of anything. Sell items in your inventory right after we do this. What are you doing, healer? Okay. Oof. Did not expect this. Maybe it'll go well. Let's hope so. It's been a while. Evening all. Hello. What's up? Oh, I've got no skills. Not in here. I don't even have Fister in here. Whew. Do have Bane though. I don't even have Ruin 2. Not even Ruin 2. It's okay. I'll get over it. Oh. Just the last boss can be a bit troublesome. I remember my last time in here, I was shut out for the last boss because I wasn't quite fast enough. Oh, it was so bad. I just had to chill outside. It was a bummer. Shit, there is 2. I thought there was only 1 here. We got a stain and a bat. My biggest hope is that actually doing this will tip me over that skill. Allow me to hit 69. Oh, 69. I just realized I don't even have an edgy out. Where has he been, Ifrit? First got to this dungeon in the main store. It took me forever to come to do this because dungeons made me feel super ancient. Why did you feel ancient? Well, you don't have to share that if you don't want to. I was gonna ask what made you feel anxious, you know, but you know what? I get anxiety, and sharing anxiety can sometimes make things worse, so I get that. Find the green key. Not what I meant to do. I don't like not having Fester. I miss it so much. It took me 2 weeks to work up the courage to do it. Oh, it's somebody fox. I'm gonna have to make a character to play with you sometime. We gotta end this anxiety. I'm doing really good. Making pretty decent progress, especially given the skills that I've got. Not many. Green key. Who picks it up? Not me. I forgot. That's the end of the dungeon. We have to go. I don't remember where we gotta go. Down. I also have a bit of a social anxiety. If I mess up and get really down on myself and feel if the rest of the party beats me. Oh, zombie fox. Who cares if they hate you? I mean, I guess that sounds terrible. But, what I really mean by that is, you shouldn't let other people's opinions really affect how you feel, though that is easier said than done. I completely understand. I can relate. To an extent, after all, I've streamed the whole event for myself, so any anxiety I have towards that just goes right out the window. point that out just a tad bit better. Whoa. Whoa, that was quick. You know, back in the day, that would have helped me out. Now I got full bag space. No, not quite. We'll check it out. Maybe a good sell or a good exchange to the company. Sam! What is up? Glad you could join us. I'm much better now. I came to the realization that most people actually don't care. Oh, Sakura, I'm an Omega server as well. Sam, rocking that Omega server. Hey, I got it anyway. What the hell? What is this magic? What did I miss? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Whoop. Why did I do it? You know what? But it wasn't until henceforth that I felt more comfortable in dungeons and raids. I understand that. You know, it takes time. Or it can take time, you know. Said that weird. This is exactly what happened last time. I don't remember what to do here. That was it. I remember now. Thankfully. Thankfully. Last time that was really bad. I'm actually gonna save the rest of that Aether Flow over there for the actual boss. Yeah. Thank you for the hint though, Zombie Fox. There are times where I'm not so successful in figuring things out. You, of all people, would know. Sometimes things stoop me. Party's doing a pretty good job so far. Their Void Fire really isn't that strong. Oh no. Oh, she's almost gone. Now, this lady. Got it. She's right there. Whoa. I'll never get unexcited. Level up. Level 69. We did it. We did it. So successful. The goal was reached. Thank you. No, thank you. I actually wish almost all the people I've done these things with could actually see the streams. I say so much to them and they never hear it. Hop. One more level till 70. Oh yeah, so close. Let's get Bonalucy back here. You are no longer selling. Oh, damn it, that is not what I meant to do. Oh no. We have frozen in a period of time. Here I am, master, at your request. About time. Loads of stuff here. I actually believe that I might be better off selling a lot of this. Whoa! That is a lot. I don't want to waste a whole lot of time here, so I'm just going to make a quick cross. Oh, no, yeah. Let's go 590. 590. Why not? Let's get out of here. I'm not too interested in all that right now. I'm sad though. You're gonna continue streaming 14 after you finish the main story quest. Keep a couple. I will. I'll be doing things a little bit differently though. My plan is to actually, we're not gonna actually worry about the main story scenario tonight. Our main quest scenario. What ifs. I'm gonna actually just jump back into the job quest here. Finish these out. No. But yes, I actually plan on continuing to play 14 here. I want to jump in every time there's a patch note that's released, any new content that's released, any new dungeons, raids. I want to actually go through and do the extremes. At first I decided not to, and now I have actually decided to go through and try them all, at all the difficulty rates. For the most part anyway, everything that pretty much pertains to current events within the game. I just want to keep up to date on what's going down with everything. But, it may not happen every day, but streams for 14 will continue, no doubt. What I plan to do actually is, once I actually finish 12, as you all know, leading score on the poll for the vote so far has been 15. It's 10 votes, 15 right now versus I think 3 Final Fantasy X, I think 2 Final Fantasy VII, 1 for another Final Fantasy title, I think, maybe, and I think maybe 1 for the Kingdom Hearts series. So it's really looking like, oh shit, that is not where I was. I have to go back to Ul'dah. But once I start 15, that'll actually be my main focus for a little while, of course. But periodically in time, I will actually jump in on 14, and then from there on out, I'll send off another poll, you know, as long as things keep going well with that. And then from there, again, I'll still do 14. Some, what the hell am I doing? Believe me though, I'm not going to give up the game or the streaming of 14. So don't fret. I'll also have my red mage that I want to do with the job quest. Which, though, the red mage will actually be a lot slower, mainly just because it's just the jobs that I'm working on with that character. And I would like to make a new character in some time as well. Something more physical based, which I know I can do with this character here. I've been reminded a few times, but it will be so bad. Excited for the 15 playthrough, if that is the one you do. So far, it's looking like 15 is gonna be the one I play. I swear I am so bored without playing 14. I've gotten so used to playing now. I understand that, Kevin. Me, I've really gotten so used to playing. I've played all but one day since I've started. Ambushed, you say? Understood. I'll put in reinforcements in my ship. Oh, I'll put a call in a call for reinforcements, but my ship is ready to depart now. If you are, shall we go on ahead? Yes. Yes. Let's go. Ah, Zombie Fox actually has a point there. I believe you can. Your free trial should actually, I didn't think there was actually an end period to it. Oh, shit. Come, Tarberry, we mustn't tarry. Oh shit, it's going down. Come here, you. Didn't expect all of this. Screwed that. That is one crazy book. We are completely overmatched. The captain, he drew... I guess I have to take care of everything else here. Come on! It's gone. If I'm being honest, I'm extremely looking forward to the 15 playthrough, mainly because I've only played it through and beat it once. The only of the DLC I've actually played is Episode Gladiolus. I have Prompto, I haven't really given it a chance just yet. Also, I've played Comrades too. But what I would really like to do is get a nice full playthrough, do a lot of the side quests on it. A lot of that I didn't even actually do my first time around. So that should be pretty fun. I would also love to do the Kingdom Hearts series in time, but it's just a hard one to really factor in there. Oh! That took off a lot more than what I expected it to. How is this thing gaining health? They seem weaker at the center of the blast. Ah! Shit is getting too real right now. Oh. Fuck. We need some heals. Bad. Come on, survive Dancing Wolf. We're right here at the end. Come on, come on, come on. Goodness, that was close. I thought it was up to 35. I thought so as well. I honestly didn't think there was an end to the Tom. Oh, shit. You bought a 60-day trial subscription. I understand. I'm dying in this instance. You were wrong! Oh, luckily. That was terribly close. Ah, thank you so much, Zombie Fox. 4 stacks of magic vulnerability. 5. Whoa! Let's stack them up again next time. Oh, that's so bad. But hey, I can't really take them off myself, so I gotta deal with them when I can. Damn, would have been funny. Hey, that would have sucked. Never lost faith. I read those comments. Anomalous potential confirmed. Commencing scan. Latent ethereal capacity. Immeasurable. Standard parameters exceeded. Reinstallizing system. That is the close-up we have needed for quite some time. Who is this? What? He wants to go another round. Master, sorry. How have you come to be here? Master, surely you do not mean that. Sorry. Ah, Principia. They have woken you. This should suffice. Oh no. What did you do to Prin? The construct is unharmed. I simply added another layer of security. Do not disappoint me, Summoner. I will be waiting. Whoa. It's getting real. How odd. The way he vanished was almost as if... Is he a Prommel? Doll's teeth. What was that all about? Bah! We'll discuss this back in Old Daw after we've seen to the wounded. His dancing wolf all messed up. How's Summoner doing? So pretty, you love him now. You arrived in the nick of time, Tonberry. Thanks to you, my soldiers survived that ambush, and they'll be fit for duty again after a bit of rest. Aye, you have our gratitude. If you hadn't plunged into the fray like that, we would almost certainly would have perished. Ye said that bastard was Master Sorry, didn't ye? A summoner of ancient Alag. Didn't them mages have some way of coming back to life? Alright, Lieutenant, let's not jump to conclusions. Well, he was wielding summoning magics unlike aught we'd ever seen before. Maybe Prin has some idea. I'll be sure to ask. Come, Tonberry, let us return to Gridania. I don't even see Prin. Whoa, nearly dropped the controller. Okay. Gridania. You know, I have had a lingering thought that slightly bums me out. The thought of having to wait so long for another expansion. Just rolling away up there in the noggin. Well, what was meant to be Tonberry's final trial was certainly testing, to say the least. Tell me, Prin, what makes you so sure that was Master Sorry? Based upon the evidence at hand, there can be no doubt. The vocal and ethereal signatures were identical to those exhibited by my creator. The only aspect that gives me pause is his behavior. Master Sari was never one to offer harm to others with such callous indifference. I would say there is a larger inconsistency to consider here. Prin, your creator supposedly died several thousand years ago. There is one other possibility. The greatest of minds of Alag unlocked a science known as cloning, by which they could artificially create a replicant of a living being. Seal Rock is, after all, a construct of the Allegan Empire. Assuming the individual you battled was indeed a clone of Master Sari, then my senses would recognize no appreciable difference. An exact copy of the original person. 'Twould explain much, but the very thought of it is horrifying. Oh, and did he not tamper with your enchantments? Are you truly unharmed? My faculties are undimmed, but the wisdom I was so impart to Master has been sealed behind an arcane lock. I can do nothing. Only my creator holds the key. Then your secrets are lost to us. If only Tonberry had been able to attempt that third challenge. Attempt? Master has already passed it. Allow me to explain. The third challenge is a test of the summoner's nature. Thus does the trial require the presence of companions and a realistic threat. Master Sari's ambush did, of course, bring an unexpected dimension to proceedings. Yet Master leapt to the aid of his fellow summoners without hesitation, and braved considerable danger to see that they were safely rescued. Selfless acts that more than qualify Master as a worthy successor. I had wondered why power and skill were not sufficient. Sari wished to see his teaching passed on to summoners of noble heart. Correct. He would not countenance the idea that such knowledge might be put to evil ends. Now you understand why this display of violence is so confusing. Aye, and all the more reason to suspect an impostor, but whatever the man's identity may be, we will track him down and make him remove that seal. Your purpose is too important. Agreed. And I will assist you in any way I can. The Master Sari that made me would not stand to see his memory profaned with such wickedness. Well said, Pren. For an enchanted stack of ink and parchment, you have an impressively developed moral compass. I possess neither morals nor a compass. I merely follow my enspelled directions to guide worthy summoners. If I give the impression of such characteristics, then mayhap I am overstepping my bounds as a familiar. No, you're fine, Pren. Forget I mentioned it. I will see if I can unearth any detailed records of Master Sari. Mayhap the story of his later life will aid us in unraveling this present mystery. And that marks the end there. I was just thinking that. Are you going to be streaming for a while longer? Actually, no, Zombie Fox, I'm actually jumping out now. Unfortunately. It is almost 10 p.m. where I'm at. By the time I get off here, it'll be probably about 5 after. I actually have some plans to jump in here and play a lot more tomorrow. I want to actually try to get a little bit of the... if it is actually playable. I've heard so many negative things about the 15 DLC comrades. I have had my first little playthrough of it, but I would like to see if they've actually fixed some things. I heard that they've already tried to go through and patch a lot of the queue times for parties, so I would like to see that actually get improved. It's going to return the 11th just in case I cannot play, so Friday I will be actually able to play again if that is the case. If not, I definitely want to jump in and get a lot of 12 done. I'm actually behind schedule where I wanted to be within that game, so I'm going to try to squeeze in a little bit more there. Also, Game of Thrones has officially finished, and I have not even watched it, and I am so ready to jump in there and watch tonight's newest episode. Also, tomorrow I'm going to get more of 14 in here, of course. May get 2 of the streams in. It really depends on my schedule. If, again, 15 is up, ready, and playable. So it's just gonna have to, it's gonna really vary on my schedules tomorrow, but no doubt 12 and 14 will be back tomorrow. No doubt. 100% gonna happen. But time for me to get out of here, everybody. I'm actually pretty tired. I've had a long day. But I am actually glad we reached our goal. I got the level 69. So tomorrow should be an interesting playthrough. Maybe I'll be able to jump into a lot of that main scenario. I should be able to come in here and finish the job quest as well. So hopefully I can get a lot of that done. And good night to you as well, Kevin. I have work super early tomorrow, so hopefully I can check out tomorrow night's stream. I hope you can as well, Zombie Fox, and I completely understand the whole having to get up early thing. Kurumi Takisaki, hello. I hate that you'd actually come at the end of the stream. You can actually watch as much of it as you want, though. It should be shouldn't be too long. So the initial DVR should have actually picked it all up. And yeah, so that you actually got in here kind of late. But I do thank you for coming, no less, no doubt. So Kurumi Takasaki, thank you so much for jumping in, even though I'm jumping out. Zombie Fox. I'll be back on tomorrow, no doubt. I'm actually going to be on quite a bit tomorrow. Not many roll-off plans, but the biggest plan is to actually get a lot of Final Fantasy progress. Like I said, 12, 14, no doubt, going down. But thank you so much for jumping in here, Kurumi. Zombie Fox, thank you so much as well. Kevin, hopefully you have a great night, and thanks for the inspiration. Brandon, glad you could jump in here. Thanks for the laughs, no doubt, and for the assistance last night. It was really awesome. Red, glad that you could join as well. Thanks for sharing that info. PlayStation Boss. Call of Duty 4 Remastered. Did not actually see that earlier, but that sounds pretty fun. Sam, hopefully you have a great night as well. Thank you for coming in here. Sakura, very cool that you could join us as well. Romaine, glad that I could be a part of one of your favorite instances. Very cool. And to anyone that I may have missed, I'm really sorry. I think that was pretty much everybody though. See you all tomorrow. Yes, definitely you will see me tomorrow. And everybody, I hope you all have a great night, and I thank you all for watching. If you're new here and you like Final Fantasy, feel free to subscribe. I'm on here as much as I can every single day. Sadly on work days I'm very limited. Tomorrow I will actually hit back up those anime streams for anybody that wants to check those out. That's pretty much got everything covered and wrapped up for tonight though. Everybody, thank you so much once more. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Take it easy. Hopefully, if you're about to jump into 14, hopefully you have just the most tremendous luck with all of your queues and leveling experiences. But until tomorrow, everybody, I'm out of here. Good night. Take it easy.